How's it going, everyone? This is Blake Gerhards with my Shadow Shark Productions YouTube channel, here to give my brief thoughts on The Suicide Squad, directed by James Gunn. Very entertained by this movie. This is a pretty character-driven film as well as action film, so some standout characters for me were Harley Quinn, played by Margot Robbie, returning, from her previous films, including the first Suicide Squad. She's always good. Idris Elba as Bloodsport. I really liked him. Thought he was badass. The Peacemaker, played by John Cena, hilarious. But I think the two characters that stuck out to me the most were Ratcatcher 2 and King Shark. I really liked their relationship development over the course of the film. I thought it was very adorable. I really like the rat Sebastian too. He's really cute and funny. Rick Flag and Captain Boomerang returned from the first movie. It was cool seeing them back. Amanda Waller, played by Viola Davis, is back. So they're keeping in true with what the DC universe has already established, from Man of Steel onward. But no, this movie is very funny. There's very wholesome moments throughout. Visually stunning. I don't think it's James Gunn's best movie. I still think it's Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. I think that's a better film than this, but this film was a lot of fun. There's a lot of great moments, blood and guts. It's it's great. It's very true to what the Suicide Squad is in the comics, very goofy and violent. Another cool thing about this film was the villain, Starro, who in the comic books was the first ever villain the Justice League ever battled. It was cool seeing him in live action, very creepy and mysterious, just like he is in the comic books and the cartoons. So yeah, very cool to see him. I can't think of anything else to say. There are a few characters who die that I wish did not die. The movie kind of jumps around a lot between flashbacks, which can kind of confuse me sometimes, but I let that pass in other films, so I'm going to let it pass here. Excuse me. But anyway, that pretty much concludes my thoughts. I give it about an 8.5. I about gave it a 9, but 8.5 because there's a couple things that happened that didn't please me very much. There is an after credits scene, one of them being very silly, which, is fine because it's James Gunn. The second after credits scene, I won't spoil it, it sets up something that was already announced, which is kind of disappointing because I was kind of hoping we get a teaser for maybe The Flash or a project we did not know about or have seen anything from yet. But I'm very interested to see where DC goes after this. I know James Gunn is supposed to direct more for DC. At least that's the word on the street right now. But let's see what he's got. Hopefully it's not another Suicide Squad movie, because there's only so much you can do with that concept. So hopefully he does something really creative and kind of shocking, maybe a Justice League 2, but we'll see. All right, guys. Deuces. Or peace. I don't know how to say goodbye. But, bye. One thing I'd like to add real quick before I close off the video is I don't know if Starro is a guy or a girl, so if I offend anybody by saying it is a he, I apologize. Also, #release the Ayer cut. Peace.